you for tuning in to my channel. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright. This is a general reading. Please do not do anything rational because of a general reading. Okay, so please hit the like button as you come in. Subscribe. Okay. So okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So let me tell you what's going on. Again, thank you for tuning in. Alright. If I see what's going on in the neighborhood. appears to be a little something extra. The last reading that I did this morning, Spirit said to let you know, God said, no, stop talking so much. You got to start moving in silence. Somebody's watching your move, but they listening more to what you're saying opposed to what you're doing. Alright? So we got false and we got that. Alright, so we have 3 this morning. Alright, so we have false flame in the reverse. It says put your emotion. Somebody has you on an emotional roller coaster, or someone else is on an emotional roller coaster. Alright, hold on. Somebody has you on an emotional roller coaster, or they're on an emotional roller coaster trying to see what's going on with you. Yeah. Somebody feels like you are like, you distance from them. You're not talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody think that they done, not necessarily, I don't know, I keep hearing buried the hatchet. Somebody feel like they done got back in. Somebody communicating with you, talking to you, slick saying little shit. You feel me? Yeah, somebody think they done got back in good standings with you. Somebody feel like something done turned around. You feel me? Somebody could be 24. Somebody could be 42. You could be dealing with a fire sign and or a water sign. Alright. And again, this person could be your false flame. Whatever's going on, this person is on an emotional roller coaster. And it could be putting you on one if you're like immediate to the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like if this is somebody really, really close to you. Yeah. And it's like partnership hinders your progress. You see what I'm saying? Some friend or whatever. Somebody's constantly trying to distract you from what you need to be doing or what you're trying to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it says partnership hinders your progress. Like every time you turn around, somebody wants you to do something or somebody needs you to do something. But they're not doing, or they maybe not be able to do it. But it's like somebody doesn't take in consideration that you have like a job. I'm going to say it that way. You know how somebody constantly calling you, asking you questions, trying to figure it out. But they're not trying to figure the shit out themselves, or somebody's overstepping their boundary. You see what I'm saying? Which is creating an obstacle for you, because you could be completely doing something else. Yeah. Now this says the intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure, which means, hey pretty, which makes the scenario be a little off. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody wants to either high five you or shake on it. You could be telling somebody to wait, stop, give me a minute. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cypress? It says like Cypress, endlessly pushing a boulder up the top of the hill only for it to roll back down over you. Making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it. A hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. So somebody's trying to get you, like I just said, somebody's constantly trying to get you, and they probably love you. Probably love this person. You know what I'm saying? You moving like mountains and shit for this person. So you probably be getting, yeah. And it's like, I don't know how to. Let me close this door. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Somebody trying to use their love against you. Please hit that like button when you come in. It does help my algorithm so that you don't miss any of the videos. Somebody could be 45 or 54. This could have been like last year. Somebody been doing this shit since last year. And the last one is, yeah. Oh, germination. It says prevent future issues by addressing root causes. Prevention delays, dedicate beginnings. Ensures the proof of your future. Roots out issues of the source. Yeah. Okay, so listen. I don't know who it is, alright? But somebody's trying to step on your growth. Somebody don't want you to grow. Somebody don't want you to begin. Somebody don't want you to prosper. They don't. They don't. This person could be 39. Yeah. This person could be an Aries, a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This person could also be a Gemini, slick Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, and a Gemini, not a Gemini, but a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. Okay. So I want to find out where and why with these. Yeah, I see where you are aligning, you're moving on, you're stepping forward, but you got something coming in, but it's not gonna be real. It's gonna be false. Maybe you already have these people that made you a guarantee of something and they didn't fall through. Yeah. And because you moved on, now it's like you need to, this is some type of burden. This feels like some type of burden. You really need to step back from it. I don't know what it is or who it is, but you really need to step back from it because you need to disattach for a minute and see how it feels to be without this situation or this person. Even with this job, you need to step back like a day or two. You know what I'm saying? No phone, no nothing. Just see how it feels to just be in your own energy, doing your own thing. Whereas, you know, answer as needed. Only answer important calls. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, cause something is finna be revealed. It's finna be revealed. Cause see, God is telling you that you are aligning and you moving forward. But somebody don't want you to fucking grow. Like somebody's really, really trying to hinder your growth. Like they don't want you to leave with the fool card in the reverse. Like somebody's very rebellious. Capricorn in the reverse. This is a devil energy. It's a fire sign with all that red. You got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got it. Excuse me. You having this Sagittarius. Ooh, excuse me. Listen, I don't know what's going on with y'all in this sign, so I'm gonna do a Sagittarius reading after this because I'm just gonna do signs. I'm gonna do Sagittarius and Aquarius and Capricorn because I keep seeing them. Y'all keep seeing them too. So let me protect myself through this reading because those of y'all that know, y'all know they be at me. They be at me. Okay, for those of y'all that has sent me out addresses, I will be delivering. I will be sending out y'all packages today and tomorrow. Okay. So spirit guides and ancestors, please allow me to channel these messages for Virgo. Please allow me to give accurate clarity within this reading. Please open up my third eye and allow me to calmly see what needs to be seen and give it in a more prosperity type of way. All right. Yeah, you got a false flame. Okay, this could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could, yeah, but and it looked like you have two, okay, a fire sign and a water sign, which initially would tell me if you got a fire and a water, you got air somewhere. Hey, Maria, you got air somewhere, baby. Yeah. All right, so let me get this last one. What's this cypress? What's that? All right, so you're doing your final thoughts about this fire sign. This would be an Aries. Yeah, you're doing final thoughts about this person. Because you don't feel seeing the, you know, with this shoe coming down on the damn thing, it could be that this person is really trying to stop your growth. This person don't want you to grow. You know, you got a little, see, let me show you. You got a little, you're doing the beginning. Remember? I showed you a second ago. You mashed the restart button. You are going through a recertification. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to call it. You're starting to re-examine or reassess these relationships that you have with any and everybody. And why is that? It's because the new year is coming up. Okay, so man's new year was January. So now that's coming up. Now Black History Month is February, where there's love and history. You know what I'm saying? Your past is now actually in this same month. So you got to remember, this is the month that you really sit back and think logically, not with your emotions, not with your, you know what I'm saying, your feelings, logically. If this person came back, would I really take all that love shit out the way? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been pushing and pulling this relationship a long way. Not just with a lover. I mean with your children. I mean with your lovers, your friends, your family, your jobs, yourself. Asking yourself, do I really want to go back through that? And if I gave them another chance, would it be worth it? You see what I'm saying? Now you this is the month, the time. You have 28 days to actually sit down. The new year starts March. Groundhog seen his shadow yesterday, so it means we got a new spring coming early. Now you gotta ask yourself, is this really what I want to do again? Do I really want to? Have I outgrown this situation? Have I outgrown these people? You are aligning your love life up. You're starting to pay attention, like I said, and you're now making final thoughts. You gotta ask yourself, don't think about how someone else feels. Hey Fred, don't do that. Think about what you have been through since this person has been gone away. Have you been really missing them? Or have you been really thinking about constantly how this person treated you? What did you and this person go through? How could you have made it better? What this person was thinking of? What possessed them to leave? What did you do? How about if you didn't do nothing? And it was just time, because the relationship had a lot of hindering in it. You see what I'm saying? We as mothers tend to hinder the hell out of our children. But then when you give the child like the hardcore truth about whatever it is, and we'll say kind of put their ass out there in the cold and make them actually fend for themselves when they do know, not when they don't know, because there's a lot of parents that stick their kids out there and them kids be dumbified. That's why they get used. That's why they get trapped up in them situationships with trafficking and all of that, drugs and all of that, because they go out there not knowing a can of paint. You see what I'm saying? And the first person that do come their way to make that shit seem like it's in any way better, that's how they get caught up. So we're going, and I'm asking you, what if one of your children are coming back? You know what I mean? It's time for motherfucking children to come home. They get out there talking about they can live their life. They in the car, you talking about mama, mama, daddy, yeah. So the question is, are you going to be ready? Is that what you okay with doing? Have you aligned yourself back up? In case you do want to take Mr. or Mrs. back. I'm not talking about your kids. I'm talking about your lover. For those of y'all that have not actually just moved on, and you actually are putting your life back together. Okay? What if this person had to do the same thing? What if they literally, you thought they were doing one thing and it's something else? What if you had to open up your horizon and literally, actually, honestly think? Not because your partner them next to you, your auntie, your mama, or outside influences has came into this scenario. What if your heart, you want to see this person, but when you see them, and you even when you get with them, say for instance you gave them another chance, okay? And knowing us, we see the flaws, we see a lot that's in other people, because that shit be in us too. But we see it clearly, and this is where you learn how to fix yourself, fix the problem, you know what I'm saying? And then when you with this person, you fuck around and be like, oh Lord, I don't want to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? This is the time where you actually are asking yourself whether they come back or not. But this is just the fact that there is a potential that they could return. There is a potential that deep down inside you would want to give them a second chance, a third chance. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me say that first, okay? I ain't judging you. There's no judgment here. So I'm the one that's going to make sure you asking yourself these right questions. Because sometimes we sit here and we look at how other motherfuckers look at some shit when they're not the person on the inside looking out. You understand what I'm saying? They're the people who are on the outside looking in. And the problem with doing that is when you're on the outside looking in, you don't know what the fuck you looking at. You're looking at a facade. You're looking at a movie. You're looking at a drama. You're looking at a TV show. You're looking at how a motherfucker done painted a picture for you to see. So when you're on the inside looking out, you directly cannot see the whole picture, because you are one of the people or one of the characters in this story. So now you got to sit back and, ask yourself, what if he came back? What if she came back? And even though I know you're mad, what if you see them? What if you saw them? No disrespect, please believe it. No disrespect to nobody. Alright? I'm being 100. No disrespect. Because you can feel this shit. You know what you want. You know how this person makes you feel. You know how this person made you feel. You know the love. There is true love between you and this person. What we're going to not do is act like it's not. That's not what we're going to do. You fell in love with somebody. You fell in love at the very beginning. So the same motherfucker that you fell in love with, again, remember you was on the outside looking in. So you saw the picture that they painted you. Now that you done got a chance to be on the inside looking out, and you already know what they're about, what if they done changed? What if they did grow? What if the seeds that you had been planting, like you do with your children, or people that you communicate with, or better yet, what if they planted a seed within you and it's starting to sprout? What if you decided to leave the relationship because it didn't look like right? What if you decided to leave the relationship and now you want to go back? Just asking. Don't get in the chat talking about, I ain't want to do no shit like that. We're going to talk about 100 though. If you ain't going to be shit else, be 100 to yourself. You have love, you have heart, you have been broken, you have been put back together, you've been mended, you done got a little band-aid on a gunshot wound, shit. You done did it all. So the question is now, what if they came back? And the best answer you're going to get is when you actually let them speak first or forever. Hold your peace. I don't know if you know what that means, baby. It's not what it sounds like. When a person that wants to come in and reconciliate with you, you got 5 rules to that reconciliation, okay? Let me give you the first one. If a person can come back in and say, I was wrong, my bad, I made the mistake, I did the error, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? I did this, I did that. God, Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, my bad. Mm. Wow. My nerves bad, y'all. I understand, and thank you for that, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. No. I honestly, I'm trying to step on nobody's toes. You feel me? I am not trying to step on nobody's toes. But to be all honest, because I had to go back and look at what I did too. You know what I'm saying? I could have been mad at him, but and I was, but it wasn't the way I saw it. To be all honest, it just wasn't that way. You know, the scenario was a hell of a lot different than what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole world was going through a change. And I never paid it attention, so I had to disconnect from, you know what I mean? Once I disattached from the relationship, I had to realize that I still loved him no matter what it was, but we had been apart. And I brought a friend over, which that's kind of like when I knew the shit went left. You feel me? It went completely bullshit. Not it went left, and I was trying to help somebody, and kind of I felt like I just got myself fucked up in the game. So, in the essence of it was two things that I had to accept too within my own shit. To be all honest, hey Alyssa, I had to accept that too. Like example. No woman should bring another woman into her home. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they tell you. But see, me personally, I don't be giving no fucks about stuff like that. Because I feel like this. I feel like I know I'm a very good friend. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, the next bitch might not be. You feel me? Because I just had a little partner. I called her a friend, and all bullshit aside, she wanted to fuck every baby daddy I had. Trying to be, and she couldn't get what she was trying to get out of that. You feel me? Until she just married one of them, and he still put her to be second. You feel me? So I threw her in the mix so she could be first in something. You know what I'm saying? I At that point, I was never that person, and it made me sit back and look at myself, because again, I was never that person who cried. I think my second husband was the only person that made me shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? And all bullshit aside, I had to sit down and look at that relationship. I had to ask myself, why the fuck you got me crying? Girl, I was sitting outside. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. I was standing outside singing Keisha Cole to death. I was trying to understand, man, what the fuck is you doing to me? When he wasn't doing nothing. What he did, I wasn't used to, okay? And what that was is I was used to my other children's fathers being honest with me. No matter what it was, they kept that shit 100. You understand what I'm saying? My first baby dad, that nigga, he used to go out and do little shit with these little shout. That nigga made money. You know what I'm saying? And he came back and brought me that money, but he always told me the truth. He fucked him or he didn't. He would always tell me the truth. And I had got used to being told the truth. But once he told me that, it opened my eyes to look at you differently. You feel me? So that didn't make me feel jealous or nothing. It just made me feel like, well, shit, I gotta look at you a different way. I can't, you know what I mean? You're no longer my boo-boo. You feel me? You my partner now. Because me and you gotta understand it. At that age, I was 15 years old. He was my second baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, in my head, bitch, I'm never getting another kid with you at all. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, my thoughts have started to manifest and grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. And my final thought was, we gonna have one kid. Just one. You gonna be my dog, though. Because the loyalty that he gave to me, he didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? At that point, he was 17, 17 or 18, but he was like older. So to me, hey Mia, to me, he didn't have to tell me he was out sleeping with nobody. He made sure, oh look, we ain't gonna have sex until I go get tested. You know what I'm saying? I know ain't nothing wrong with you, but he made sure to keep me in truthful beings. You know what I'm saying? I could have been real hurt or mad, but see, I had already disattached Once he got to doing, once he told me he was going to do his little, he called it shenanigans, and I started looking that type of shit up, talking to motherfucking people. Okay. So shenanigans to me was you going out to do some bullshit that you don't think I know about. Okay. Because I'm so young. But again, he kept the shit 100. That's the whole thing. He didn't tell me no lies. He came truthful to me with everything. The loyalty I loved about him. But I realized he was more of a friend than a boyfriend. So, you know, that's just my baby daddy. And I looked at it just like that. But he was a person. That's when I started learning to look at people as a person. Not what I expected of you. Not who the fuck I want you to be. Because when I was wanting him to be this cute, he was this cute little, you know, little Chinese looking dude with the boom boom in the car. And I'm so excited because, you know, I'm 15 years old. See what you talking about. But at the same time, I have to start looking at logic over heart. I can't let you come in immediately. I'm telling you, this is what I was trying to tell y'all earlier in the week, last week. Your moon sign will always protect your sun sign. Always. That's why it's called a total eclipse. The moon comes over the sun, baby. Your moon sign, well, it's sometimes your moon sign can be a water sign. And that's where the damage kind of comes in at. Because now you're over emotional, especially if your sun sign is a water sign. So now you're over emotion. You're not thinking with no logic. I have more air in my chart, so I'm more air with earth. So you know, us as Virgos, we disattach like a motherfucker. Us, you know what I'm saying? And Aquarius, which my moon sign is, I can disattach immediately. I become emotionally unavailable on your ass. Like, oh, I can't give you that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm learning about my moon sign and my sun sign. Because I couldn't understand why I didn't want him to touch me no more. You know what I'm saying? We was good. At this point, I have set a boundary. We can't get down like that no more. You feel me? So, hey, baby. So, hey, Amber. Hey, Cam. So, at this point, I don't fuck with you like that. We good. But he showed me everything I needed to know. He stayed really being my friend. You know what I mean? And that's where I learned real friendship. He a Libra. But he had his ways, but he never turned against me. He never, no, it wasn't, no. Now, my third baby dad, that motherfucker that showed me the ropes. And that's the one, okay? Everybody got that one that make your heart do ooh, and it makes you be ooh, okay? That's the one. I still didn't shed a tear. I think when I was like my early 20s, and he was younger than me by 4 years. And now I chased him, trying to tell him, listen, boo-boo, I'm pregnant. And by the chasing him, I lost my baby. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. He's my twin flame. I learned how to go through the nigga with him. You see what I'm saying? I went through the ropes. He drugged me. He picked me up. He made me the queen. He picked me up again. He made me go down. And at that point, or that second fall, I was able to put him in that category a little bit with my baby daddy, okay? Because he was a baby daddy too. Or he is a baby daddy. So at this point, those two, I learned the best part from. Why? Because this one was honest with me, but this one was a liar. He was a cheater. He was sneaky. He had, it was always another bitch that came between us. You see what I'm saying? This one, I didn't have to worry about that. But they had to meet. See, this is when you let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And you put them together. Now, I'm a crazy motherfucker because I got 5 baby daddies. And every one of them, keyword, listen to me real motherfucking good. Every one of them lived with me in my apartment because I had children with them. And I don't give a fuck who you with, where you was, or whatever. You gonna take care of this one. You're not gonna neglect these right here to go over there to fuck with them. You better bring them over here too then. I don't gotta fuck with no baby mamas, and you know what I'm saying? Oh no. You can bring them kids over here. I don't give a fuck. These are your kids, and you're gonna put those kids with these kids. That's how I saw it. We lived together, we helped each other. But there was a catch-22. Don't never get it twisted. That bull gonna protect that Virgo, baby. You better know that. I got Taurus too. So now let me go ahead and shoot the breed to you, because when I started to grow in my spiritual, that second, both of them baby daddies, and then I had another one. Now need you mind, let me throw this out here to you. Besides that one Libra, every behind that Libra became Sagittarius, 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 and Sagittarius. So I had said December the 1st, December the 2nd, December the 3rd, December the 4th, and December the 16th. So I know so much about a goddamn Sagittarius. You cannot ever tell me about a Sagittarius man. I had all types. I had from November to goddamn whole full December. So the passion that Sagittarius have is great, but they are a sign that will break you in different ways. So if you know how Medea say, if you I'm gonna get you before you get me, they gonna get you before you get them. Always know that. This is when I had to learn about the moon sign. So when y'all be dating these people and interacting with these people and showing the love to these people, pull the moon signs. Because that Sagittarius is going to be slow. Hell, they talk slow. They talk slow. They move slow. They good for money. They will work their ass off. They make the money, but they frivolous. Them December Sagittarius are nothing like the November Sagittarius. I promise you that. They go at that money. Them motherfuckers make money. We Virgos and goddamn Sag, baby, we are a team that can never be replaced. You understand what I'm saying? The mind frame, we own them motherfuckers. And usually Virgos have Sag in their chart. And usually Sag got either Aquarius or Aries. So therefore Virgo end up being Aquarius, being either Aquarius moon, Aquarius ascending, Aquarius somewhere in that goddamn chart. So you got to pay attention to the people you are bringing in. And again, I was young, very young, learning my way. You feel me? So check out what I'm finna tell you, because baby, the person that I'm talking to you about, I need you to just think about what I'm saying. When me and him parted, I really had to ask myself how that last breakup went, because I knew it was some of my fault. I knew it was, and I said that's why I sent him the message before he was so fucked up he didn't even know how to talk to me no more, because he didn't think he was fucked up when he came to let me tell you what I did. And I really think, all bullshit aside, I really think he sent this little dude at me. No bullshit. The little dude, I think he sent the little dude at me, okay? Because him and my son got into it about this same girl. The girl started liking my son, okay? And the catch-22 was, my son is a Virgo. But my son's an Aries moon. My son's an August Virgo. Leo Virgos don't have it all. Them motherfuckers were before they not like us. They not like September Virgo. The September Virgo, we more calm and good. Them August Virgos, them motherfuckers want to put hands on you. My son wasn't playing the game with his ass. You understand what I'm saying? My son kept that shit 100, because it's like, you disrespecting my mama for this bitch. But he said it like that. He's like, I'm sorry, Bo. But you know what I'm saying? He came and stood for me. And this is where I realized, and I say this to y'all, your second child, if it's a boy, he feels that it don't even matter if it's a boy. One of your boys is going to feel that he was the man in your life to protect you. For my masculines, if you had a daughter, that daughter is going to feel she's the number one woman in your life, and she has to protect you. Yes, they are. You understand what I'm saying? So that's your mini-me. Whether you a man or a woman, that's your mini-me. My son does everything I do in a male sequence. I know he was back there in the day and he was a me, and I was him. So this this lifetime, we switched. My grandchildren have my children's birthday. This is how I know my son is my twin flame. He had them kids at the same age I had my kids, just the number is bigger. Like I was 13 when I had my first kid, he was 23. When I had my second kid, I was 15, he was 25. When I had my third kid, I was 17, he was 27. He don't have another kid just yet. I know you here, pretty. That's why I feel you. So my point is, Leo Virgos can be a little lazy because they'll get where they have to recoup. We call it a lazy streak because September Virgos don't believe in not working. You know what I'm saying? We don't believe in the sitting the ass down. That's the part I do like about an August Virgo. They will take the time to reboot themselves. We don't reboot shit. We reboot as we going. You know what I'm saying? We are like a fucking Lego block. You take that piece in, we're going to put another directly in. Now, there's a huge difference between us and the August Virgos and the September Virgos. Most people do not know that. They always say Virgo, period. No. There's a big ass difference. Just like it's a big ass difference between Virgo, Libra, the Virbras, the September Libras. You see what I'm saying? There's a huge difference because when you have Libra in your chart, I don't give a fuck where it's at, you will have to balance everything out. You see what I'm saying? You will have to balance everything out. It fucks with you, and that's why I knew I was wrong at. I was wrong because I said him. I threw some shit at him. You understand? So I could see where his head was, so I can go ahead and know where I need to put my head at. You feel me? I threw that shit out there. I was like, "Come on, boo boo. You know what I'm saying? You want to chauffeur around the girls? You know what I'm saying? So you could be big man on campus. You know what I'm saying? I probably was throwing. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have probably blowed his head up like that. But you know." I felt like every man have that one want to have all the women with him. You feel me? I don't think women like to have a group of niggas with them, but I saw in his face that these are 3 different aged women, and I got a queen and 2 little whatevers. You feel me? But when he got so excited, because she was a dancer, so you know, I fuck with pretty chicks. I fuck with pretty girls. You see what I'm saying? I've never been one of those that pick no, I don't really, that part. But when I saw him run to my porch when she got ready to go, and I looked at him, let me show y'all. Let me show you. I was like, oh. I said, you want an Uber? Then I caught myself and I came back and I said, is this how you look when you used to chase me? Look. And I looked, this is how I was looking at him because I felt that shit. I felt that nigga all over the side of my on the side of my face. And I just turned around and I said, you want to go catch her? You want me to send you an Uber? You ready? I got $3. And she could just bring you back. You ready? Once I said that, baby, my heart was like, whoop, whole nother motherfucker done kicked into play. It's time for me to let you go. I'm going to play with you, though. I'm going to play with you, because that's exactly what the fuck I did. I stepped back, y'all. Bullshit aside. I didn't play like I was going to do because I felt like he was not playing. I really saw his emotions. I saw his feelings. And for me, I said, I said to myself, oh, okay. Let me rethink this because this might hurt him. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But in the essence, immediately my higher self was like, shit, what the fuck you mean? You not gonna hurt him? He not giving a fuck about hurting you. Oh. Did you mind what I just told you? I said I didn't want to. I didn't play. I didn't play. Yep, my higher self stepped in and looked at me. I'm telling you, I was in the mirror and I felt that shit. But like, I don't know who the fuck you talking to, cause this is not what we gonna do. Immediately, that shit said guard up. Period. And no matter how much I was trying to touch him, I didn't even want to feel him on. I didn't even want his hands touching my skin. Like now, bro, we good. You feel me? Now, now I'm ready to move on back, and I'm ready to do me now. You feel me? So now he is sitting there. You know, I'm in the room. This is when I very first started this page. My other page, I had to get it back on track. So I done went in, baby. I'm telling you, I'm working. I gave a fuck about any of that. I was bringing shit in. I'm making oils. I'm making clothes. I'm making this. I'm making that. I'm making videos. I'm so stuck in that motherfucking room that the goddamn room has my whole everything in it. I done brought everything from outside to inside that goddamn closet, because my closet was huge over there. So I had shit on shelves and everything. That what man walked in there, he had made me a on the outside. He told me, he said, come outside. And he was trying to be kind of cute. He was trying, and I just wasn't there no more. You know what I'm saying? Once I saw what I needed to see, and see, this is why I do what I do, because I did that same shit to my baby daddy, my first baby daddy I told you about. That nigga told me straight up, you are my baby mama. You are the one who got my heart. I'm not, no. She gonna be a here and there. And I was like, what is that? He was like, a here and there. She gonna be here today and gone tomorrow. She a fraud. She ain't shit real. And that's what took his eye, because she was scamming with banks. She was doing all type of shit. She was getting fast money, making it seem like these baby dads was popping up this money. Oh, but when that bank scheme ran out, Felicia, can I she was like, Felicia, can I stay another week? At this point, you will never guess what happened. Remember, I just told you, okay, like the first time we partied, I met a little dude doing Uber Eats. And I really thought somebody sent him to me, all bullshit aside. And he's so young. Like he was literally 15 years younger than me. And he kept talking to me, so you know, I just was listening, because he was trying to vent. He was venting to me stuff. So it felt nice, because he didn't want nothing. He just wanted to talk. Whatever the fuck was going on in his little world, he brought it to me. It was like I was an angel for him, or a blessing to help him. But he was going through it, shout. When he was going through it with his baby mama and everything. So, you know, we chilled, we smoked, and he went to elaborating so much shit. I was like, shit, let me back up. You know what I'm saying? But he was aligning me. All bullshit aside, he was aligning me, because he was taking that energy that my baby daddy had on me, that sad, that depressed, the emotional shit. I couldn't even feel it, but he could. Because again, like I said, I had done disattached. My disattached as an Aquarius, that's horrible, because the emotions go with it. And the little dude, he was an aqua son, and he told me he was afraid of what I do, but he liked me. He kept saying, he said, I like you so much. I said, bro, I'm old enough to be your mama. I got children older than you. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I still like you. And I said, that's good. Okay, it ain't nothing wrong with liking, you know. And then I kind of we went out on a date, and yeah, that stuff happened, you know. You know, things happened, okay. And I'm a fucked up person with sex. I'm sorry to say that, y'all. I'm a real fucked up person, because I got a time limit for that shit. And yeah, he didn't understand, so I did. So I had to leave him right there with that situationship he had. Cause he, you know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, look, folks, I'm a whole married, and yeah, I'm a whole married. I'm good, and I didn't see him no more, y'all. I didn't see him no more. I literally just cut him off. I didn't talk to him no more. It ain't like I just stopped fucking with him. I just stopped talking to him, you know. And he 2 years later, when my baby daddy came back, I was moving back. Okay, now need you mind, yeah. He called me on his birthday. He was like, "Shit, shouted, what you got going on? I ain't seen you. It's been 2 years since I seen you." I said, "Oh." He was a very analytic person, which kind of in a way turned me off because I don't like when a motherfucker keep up with everything I do. I don't like that. That no. But anywho, he was like that, and he constantly said little things to me. So I had to chump his ass up. I had to bring him up the side one day, and that's when we became on the right page. And he started saying, "You know what? I never met a woman like you. You are so fucking nice. You that goddamn teddy bear nice." So I said, "That's what I'm gonna call you, Teddy." And he was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, we'll call you Teddy." And he was like, "Nobody ever nicknamed me. They did today." So I went to meet him one night. I left all of them in the house. And I don't know, I think I was going through withdrawals of the relationship. Because at this point, something else had done happened. And I took a break from doing readings. And I was in the household with everybody and them feelings. This is when my empath, I was, I don't know, but my shit was growing, and I was seeing shit and hearing shit. I was trying not to beat the hell out of these motherfuckers that's in this house. Yeah, it was. I was going up there, shot of my empath. Whoo, my anxiety was real high. My panic attacks was real high. When I tell you I wanted to fight them, but I was in that bitch up in the burn their ass all the way down. Yeah. I was finna, yeah. And it just got him to call me. And he said, "Come to me." He said, "I want to really talk. I got something for you. I want to talk to you." This is my first time seeing how witchcraft really fucking is. When people put spells on your body and all that shit. He told me, he said, "I don't want to have sex with you until I get this off of you." You see what I'm saying? Shawty, he laid me down on this bed. We was at this he worked at he is an engineer at a very expensive hotel. Shawty, he laid me down on this fucking bed in the penthouse. Okay? And he went across my body like this with his hand. You see that shit? "Hey, Dad. Hey, Tanisha." He went across my body from my head to my toe. Shawty, when I tell you, it was like cigarette smoke was coming off my motherfucking body. You understand me? Smoke. It's like he had a cigarette. Better yet, he had a whole, you know how sage be when it burning and the smoke be so cloud? Shawty, that shit was coming off my body. And I could feel it. It was like I was crying, but I wasn't shedding not one tear. And he told me, he said, "Don't freak out, okay? But I'm gonna have to get rid of this." And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he was like, He said, "Don't get up, don't move." He said, "Because this right here, these are these holes that these niggas." He said, "How many kids, Dad, you got?" I said, "I have 5." I said, "I have 6, but one of my babies passed away." And he was like, "Man, you see all of this smoke? Like the room itself, shot, I promise you not. The room itself had them filled up with smoke. Like it's like we was set on fucking fire." You see what I'm saying? Like that shit that freaked me out. That nigga said, he said, "I'm a practitioner." He said, I said, "You a warlock?" He was like, "Nah, I'm just a practitioner." He said, "This is why I said what you do scare me, because if me and you match, you gonna overpower me." He said, "You got some serious shit that you can do." He said, "I don't even think you know what you can do." And he said, "I stopped being in the spirituality for a minute because it got overwhelming to me. But when I started seeing, every time you left me, I started seeing extra motherfuckers push you on away from me." He said, and I never could really just hug you because they was pushing you back from me. He said, so I want to get them off of you. He said, you see him? And girl, when I tell you he was doing shit like this and he was dangling them, he said, they love your aura. He said, your aura is so blessed. It is. He said, you got energy that's for days. He said, they probably making babies with other females off of your shit. And when I felt so fucked up because I kept remembering and seeing and hearing stuff about that, and I hadn't got that deep into it. So he kept on. He said, He said, I want you to smoke with me and be comfortable. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to trick them off of you. He said, trick them, need your mind. I said, why you gotta trick them? He said, because he said they got a soul. This is a soul tie. You may not know what that is. This is a contract. He said, if you, what is your sign? And I told him, he said, you a Virgo. He said, so you next to godly. I was like, yeah. He said, okay, so let me tell you this. You got Libra? I said, yeah. He said, so in the spiritual realm, you're considered like you is on the physical. Justice. You are walking justice, not karma. He said Virgos are walking karma like Capricorns. He said, because I got a little bit of that. He said, I'm on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Need you mind, I have not gotten that deep into it, but he is teaching me. So he told me, he said, you are considered either a district attorney, a judge. He said, you definitely are a judge. And I was like, what the fuck? What? And he was like, you got some, he said, your aura. He said, and he touched my stomach. He said, you can't have babies. And I was like, no, not no more. He said, you fucking, whoever had kids off of your energy, the baby's going to come and they're going to have miscarriages. And it's going to be detrimental for them. Very detrimental, because they think the energy you got so good. He said, you got some psych out energy. And I was like, what the fuck is psych out? He said, you know how you can, whatever look good on the outside and fucking around and what glitters ain't gold? He said, you got, it pulls you to me, but this ain't what you want, because you're not getting. It's like your body protects itself from these type of people. When he finished, let me tell you something. That shit came up again. As I was smoking the blunt and my body was getting relaxed, that shit was coming up just like this. He said, this your first baby daddy. And he was showing it to me because he was like, this the first one. And it was a big blob of smoke just like that. He said, this your first one. And he said, this the second one. He said, this one ain't letting go. This one, and he when I say he stayed right there for a minute, but when I say that nigga stayed there about 15 minutes trying to get all of it up. He said, I ain't gonna be able to get it out. You're gonna have to come back to me. So he put to my third baby daddy. He said he ain't letting go at all. He said, I can't get it from him. I said, what? He said, I can't get you from him. He said, this nigga your twin flame and your soulmate. He said, no. He ain't never letting you go. He done put a, I never knew you could do it. That nigga said he put a soul tie on his life. Y'all, he's never letting you go. He said, so I'm gonna have to go past him. But I got something else. And I never knew you could do that. Even when you cutting the cord, he said you can't even cut him a loose. You got to go to spiritual court. And I didn't know shit about that yet. So ended up, he got everybody except that one and a little piece of that's my second baby daddy. And he opened the window. And when I say he threw that shit out like this, and he had heard me shut the door, that shit came back like, wow. I was like, oh my God. He said, they need you. He said, they need you. You are the life essence for these niggas, man. He said, they hold on to you like you are dear fucking life. He said, you got this third one when he was a virgin. I said, yeah. Yeah, he was a virgin. He said him right there. That nigga, you got his heart, his soul, his spirit. He can go mingle with wherever he want to go. But if your heart, if your spirit say, come here, he gonna have to come. When I said, hell no, wait a minute. He says, so just know when y'all apart, his spirit is always with you. I don't give a damn where he is, but his spirit is always protecting you. I was like, oh. And I never knew that. So he said the only way, he said you got 3 ways to break it. He said you got to have sex with somebody that would be 15 years older than him right now. And then, or you got to do a spiritual divorce, and he has to be okay with it. I never ever heard any of this, so I didn't even know. So when I got home, I was so high. Listen to me real good, baby. I was so high. I walked in, and that nigga walked past me in that door. He looked directly at me. He said, you tried to get rid of me. I just politely walked on to my room. And I didn't know what to say. He said, but you can't get rid of me. I got you. For the rest of my fucking life. When I die, you die. What? I need you mind. I'm high. So him saying some shit like that to me was like, bitch, what you saying? What? He say, when I go, you go. He said, I don't want to ever live this way without you. I said, why would you do that? You got all these women. He said, yeah, those are girls. He said, but you the only one that took my heart and took care of it. He said, you never hurt it. You never did anything in it. He said, and this is my fault. He said, I love you hard, man. He said, I don't know what the fuck you did to me when I had sex with you. You the first girl I had a baby with. And I was like, yeah, about that. Yeah, that stuff right there. He said, and he said, I got a lustful spirit on me, Felicia. You can't take it away. You can't even fix it. He said, this is why I stay away from you. He said, but you let, he said, who was this nigga trying to take, he said, who was this nigga? He said, if you try to have sex with somebody, I'm not going to let them have sex with you. You know that, right? I will make it where you don't even want to have sex. We won't have sex together. The only way we're going to have sex is if I'm apart from you, I'm going to come back in your sleep and I'm going to have sex with you. So 5 years that went by, and I hadn't been intimate. I was in my room one night and that motherfucker came and he did that to me. And I promise you on my life, I swear I seen that nigga walk out that door. And he said, I can't never let you go. He said, there is no other one like you. I can't replace you. No matter what I do. What I did. That motherfucker said, I even went back in time and got you at a younger age. I can't even get your younger age. He said, man, it's you. I need the physical part of you. And he said, you gonna marry me? I said, no. Shit, according to what I found out, you already married it to me. And now you can go marry somebody else with it. How about that? So what I did was I bought a ring. And the day before Valentine's Day, I gave it to him. I said, this is a spiritual ring present. From what I learned, this is, and he didn't know, but it says if he was have lost that ring, a piece of him would have to let me go. And he lost the ring. He said somebody stole the ring, but really he lost the bag. He had a little bag with all the little goodies that I have ever given to him. and he lost it. And a piece of me was released. Old boy told me. And that's me telling y'all. Sometimes when you all think y'all don't let these people go, you can't. They can't. And you can't. Because of the type of love that you have. Because of your aura that you have. And I do love my baby dad. And I most likely will for the rest of my life. It's not like with my other kids' dads. And it's just not there. That type of love is not there. There's always one person in your life that changes your life completely. And every lesson that I learned, y'all, I learned it from him. I didn't shed one tear no matter what he did. I never ever cried. I never cried. Now my husband is the day before him, and my other baby daddy is the day after him. I never cried for my baby daddy that's after him. But the one before him, he had me singing and crying that one day. I cried one day, and I counted my motherfucking tears, and I put them bitches in a jar. And at that time, I emotionally shut the fuck down, and I did not open my heart for nobody else. I started being where I could logically understand why men did things the way that they did. I literally stood back. That's why I'm telling you what to do. Because it seemed like he was holding up my heart. And it seemed like it was so much of me that I wanted from him. But in the same breath, it was so much as a man he could not provide and give to me because he couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? I was used to being treated a certain way, living a certain way, doing a certain thing, and he was not on my standards. He was not the way I, you know what I mean? The love we had, man, and you could, people could feel it. When me and this man was together, you could feel that love anywhere. When you walked in the room, you knew we were together. That is what I mean. Our love filled the room. You felt the love in the, when they say love in the air, you could feel it in the air. He could be in the bathroom. I could be in the kitchen. Immediately, man, I promise you, the love is that shit that was so beautiful. So when I tell y'all the passion that Sagittarius gives with Virgo, it can be very, very, very beautiful. But once they fuck that shit up, it's over with. Once I don't care if the Virgo do it or if the well, Sunshine Baby, that's you. You can't tell me what the fuck happened in my relationship. That's you with yours. I don't know nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a script to follow. My life is my life. I don't need to prove nothing to you. You one of them people that's gonna get told. What you think and how you feel don't make me shit. So I could give less of a fuck what you feeling. Okay? Now, I'm gonna remove you. Cause you gonna make my ass itch. Most people like that do. But that's for me to tell you. This is telling you, I ain't even gonna pull the other card because the person is holding their feelings back. This is telling you, whoever came into your life rejected you and made you shake their hand. You don't even know you shook it. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Sometimes y'all be with people and they make you become more than what you thought you were. They bring out the best in you. When everyone ain't around, you know what I'm saying? God allows these men and women to come into your life and question yourself. You know what I mean? Because you've been so busy questioning about them. Now the question is, it's you. What's your question to you? Would you? And I'm gonna ask myself that question. I'm gonna give you an honest answer. If he came back, I would want to talk to him because I would owe him a slight apology, and I know he would owe me one. You know what I'm saying? But if he didn't say it first, I would still say it because I know I was wrong. Because he probably feel like I set his ass up. You feel me? But I have morals. And when I sat down and I talked to the little aqua, because I couldn't even talk to the aqua no more. I couldn't understand how come they had moves alike. I couldn't even deal with him like mentally on a for real basis because they had moves just alike. Ain't no way in the fuck. And that's when I realized. Remember the other day I told y'all that entity will follow you? The entity was following you and it couldn't understand why you kept going and wouldn't come back. Why? Was because it's your baby daddy. Yeah, they do that. Now that's some shit that motherfucker told. We was in a relationship the whole time we were broke up. We've been broke up since he was I was 25. They will not. Sagittarius don't break up, baby. Them fire signs, they don't break up. They don't break up. I don't give a fuck. You could have went to the moon and back. They don't break up. You want to break. And then when they come back, they're looking for you to jump right back into place. They're not looking for you to come in and say none of that shit that I'm telling you. That I'm sorry. They don't. Nah. You can sit down and have it, but they will not face they wrong. They will not do that. They will come and confess some shit to you. They won't even give you the whole story. They'll bib-a-bab and give you this and give you that piece, and you got me sitting here trying to fish for evidence and shit. No. When they come back, I don't give a fuck who you been with. They can be dead. Do you hear me? They can be deceased. They still with your ass. They're not going anywhere. They will wait for you to die before they go for judgment. When they have a spirit or they have a loved one that they love, they do not release that person. I looked that shit up. And when that dude told me that shit, I don't want to tell you something. He was right. Dude told me. He said, the dude that you married to, he ain't the one that's got you. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. When your spirit go, little dude gonna come snatch you up. I'm saying to myself, how the fuck do you snatch somebody up that's dead? How do you listen to me now? How do you snatch up the dead? But he knew it. But this is information he always told me. He only gave me bits and pieces. When he used to he made me an urn. And he went somewhere, I don't know where he went, but he came back, he had the bone of a child. The spinal part of the bone in the neck of a child. And he stuck that motherfucker on my thing. And he said, this is a protection bone. I don't want you to ever move it. It will always protect you when I'm not around you, when I'm not here. Did you mind? You know, I'm going, I don't, what? So at this point, I'm tripping because I really think something was wrong with him, but he ended up going into the book and showing it to me. And he said, man, you gonna always be the love of my life. He said, I can't explain my feelings. I can't explain what's going on with me. He said, but every time I get somewhere and I'm too much and I do too much, I gotta come right back home. And you are my home. At that point, you know, I didn't know how to respond to that, so I had to just, when I don't understand something, it takes me a minute to process it, so I got to leave it right there, and then I got to come back to it. But I knew he was holding it back so much more until one day he just broke down and cried, and he told me. I had never, listened to me hardly, I never seen him fucking cry in my entire time of knowing this man. So I'm telling y'all, whoever the person is that you have, whether you have a deceased baby daddy, especially if you have a deceased baby daddy, because I'm gonna have to do that reading today too. It's a deceased baby daddy, it's a deceased grandmama, and it's a deceased mama. That grandmama is so proud of you, man. She is so proud of you. And I be feeling that later. I don't know my grandmama. Somebody got a little stout, brown skin, kind of, she like a, I don't want to say, I can't say fat. She just chunky. She chunky. And she like a little teddy bear. She lovable. But then, as she got older, she got slim. And I see her. I hear her, you know. And she say to me, I'm so proud of my grandbaby. And I be like, who your grandbaby? And then I hear the mama and she be like, I'm so proud of my daughter. I never knew she was going to go this far. Or my son, he was going to stay going. And somebody's son is on drugs. But she be telling me, she be like, please pray for my baby. And I be like, who the hell is your baby? I don't be trying to be smart, y'all, I promise. But it be like, who is your, who? And she was a very feisty grandmama, too. She said, listen. She said, you a medium. You can do things that certain people can't do. I want you to pray and make sure my baby, my grandbaby. She said, that's my baby. I said, okay. At this point, she'll start scaring me a little bit, you know. She was letting me know. So I want you to pray for my baby. I don't want my baby to die of a drug overdose. And I was like, okay. She said, I'm going to put you where you need to be. I said, okay. And 2 or 3 days later, I saw a lady, a little brown skinned lady. Then it was a really, really bright skinned lady. And I'm watching them walk by the little fence I got by my house. They literally, like, I'm asking my kids. I said, can you see them? Can you see them? My daughter like, no. But my middle daughter, she can see them. I'm tripping because she never told me this shit. She told me this morning. She said, Mom, I be seeing this lady every day. And she just be standing by the car. I said, oh. And so I just kind of, you know, I said something last night when we came from the washer. And I was like, I said, today I will do a video so you can tell your baby and your grandbaby and your girlfriend or boyfriend what you want to say. And my car battery, my car thing came up, nah, nah, nah. And my daughter, my little Virgo daughter, she ran up the stairs. She said, Mama, is that your answer? I said, yeah, I think she gave me an answer. I had to come upstairs and get my keys and go back downstairs. And by the time I got ready to cut my car off, she had already cut it off. And the dude that lived under me, he said, you know what? You are a very strange ass person. I told you I don't like them tarot cards. I said, well, I advise you to fucking move till I go. I guess I better, yeah. So I guess I better go ahead and get that video going for y'all. As you see, they want me to make sure I do that video. I said I'm going to do it today. See? They don't be playing about that shit, man. So, listen. That person is watching you. No shit. Yes. That person's a Pisces. That person's a Scorpio. That person's another Virgo. And Virgo, this could be your ass not knowing how to communicate with this person because you don't want to. You know, this person. Let me tell you something. This person. Spirit is watching this person. This person can be a Taurus. Listen. I don't know what be going on, y'all. But the rumors that this person's spreading about you, this Pisces spreading rumors about you, this Aries spreading rumors about you, talking about you sleeping with the same, yeah. But see, the final thoughts is the problem. They're not ready for your final thoughts. They're not ready to do the final thing that you're ready to do. Okay. I'm about to do that video, okay? Because I was trying to finish this video. If you okay with me finishing this video. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to do this a different way. Try to do it today. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, y'all, listen. So listen. Okay, I'm going to try this again, all right? I really want to cut it back on, but I think I'm trying to see. Okay, listen. I'm finna speak. I'm telling them what I'm finna do. Okay? So if you do not mind, I just wanna turn the light back on. Um I'm sorry that I'm gonna do the video like right after. Okay? Um okay. Okay. I was trying to I was telling y'all about what she said. So she said, I know that you know, and I'm asking, can I cut the light back on? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so listen. I'm about to cut the, can I cut the light back on? Because I'm letting them know I'm about to, I'm going to do the reading afterwards. Okay? I'm just letting them know that I saw you yesterday. I saw you. And, or rather last night. So, I would like to just turn the light back on. Can I finish this reading? Because she let me turn this card over. You see the card, y'all? I'm not fucking with you. Not messing with you. Okay. Okay. I cut the light on now. No! You won't let me do it. Okay, so I okay, so I'm going to end the reading and I'm going to start where y'all can have your talk. Um, can you hold on, y'all. I gotta get one of my cards so I can thing. I need a. Oh, let me get my yes or no cards, cause they don't. Like, okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me just put this up. Oh my God. Not letting me. Yeah. It's not letting me turn the light on, y'all. It's not letting me turn the light on. Okay. Just put these over there. Okay. I'm gonna ask this question. Would you care for me to do this reading now? Okay. 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 Okay, y'all. We gotta do this. I gotta change up. I gotta hold on. Wait. We're gonna. Okay. Let me see some. Cause these right here are a little different. Um. Give me a reason why. What's happening? Why you gotta let. Something happened when somebody was a little girl, where there is hope. Okay. She gonna Okay. Okay, I got there is hope. Okay. Can I turn the light back on? Let me let you see it. Hey Siri, flashlight on. You see that shit? She said, oh, she turned my phone light off. Oh God. Do it again. Please let me turn the light on. She said no. She said holding back. And yes, where there's hope. So I don't know what this is meaning. And this for Virgo. Wait, just hold on. I'm finna do it. I promise. Just give me a minute. Let me see. It's for Virgo. It's a coin. It says you cannot break the ice. Chilled reception. But okay, so apparently something happened when you were a little girl or boy, when you were a child. And it says, don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you in. Oh. Okay, so somebody is, it's like somebody's bringing up the past trying to make you feel bad. But you're going to succeed because it says true success grows from within and from the lessons that you have learned. Take the relationships you have gotten from a child and never give up on them. I am always with you. Okay. So it's saying that you're holding back from going through your aligning, Virgo. Can I I want to ask so bad. Can I don't think she gonna let me turn the light on. Okay. Okay, Virgo, it says you're disappointed. Yeah, it says yes to you. See it? Yes, Virgo, going this way. Okay, so it says spiraling up, I'm sorry, rising up, coming out of your shell. You're coming out of the shell, Virgo. So okay. Okay, let me get my yeah. Big Mama. She said it's somebody holding something back from you, Virgo. It's a Leo. It's a Leo holding something back from you. It's a Leo. It's a Leo. It's a Capricorn. It's a Scorpio. And they're somebody's on their way. Somebody knows somebody's on the way. She said keep your eye open. This person is coming for some money. They on a plane. And whatever it is dealing with your heart. It says endless pushing and a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down, making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it. A hopeless cycle of exertion, I'm sorry, and defeat. Somebody's trying to, you don't see this coming, man. It's a fire sign. Okay, it is this Leo and this person watching you. She says it's time for you to give somebody their final thoughts. Something about how you feeling. She's not happy about this. She's not happy about this at all, y'all. Okay, listen. Who? Me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why I was able to tell you about it, because sometimes I don't. That's why I knew I healed. I damn sure did. Okay. Okay. Mama? G Mama? I need the light to finish. Okay, y'all, wait. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something. Let me get these. Wait, hold on. What are we talking through, Mother Earth? My mama, what are you talking from? Okay, Virgo. You're about to get some offerings. They're bringing some offerings to you. Yeah. You got to give up your, unfortunately, this is a lot of water, so it's saying that you need to give up your emotions. You need to back up from your emotions. Didn't I tell you she was a chocolate one? I told y'all. Yeah. She's about to bring you an offering. You got to pay attention. They won't let me. Okay. So you may feel like you're walking through the desert, or you may be in the desert. She's wanting you to walk away from something or somebody. She, y'all, she said you. Hold on, y'all. Let me, hold on. Is it okay now? I can turn the light on? Since I can turn, can I, can I turn the light back on? Oh, Lord. Wait. I wasn't ready. I'm already ready. Okay. Something is in the midst. I'm gonna do it now. I don't. Please just don't turn the light back off. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. She says, not able to proceed, close to negotiation. Somebody's making a negotiation. Okay. You may be making some type of negotiation. Somebody tried to make a negotiation. She said no. She said no. They're not. No. Okay, hold on. Because I got to let her do that. Yeah, drought. So if you feel like your money funny, you ain't got no money, your money low, drought, she said you got an offering coming. You got an offering coming. And it's going to be full. It's going to bring you the money. Okay? All right. Can you tell me what's going on? Grandmama, mama, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby daddy, or baby mama, can you tell me what's going on? Please don't turn the light back off. I hear you. I hear you. You said there is hope. Okay, so somebody had a heart attack. Grandmama, mama, somebody had a heart attack. Okay. Somebody had a heart condition. Something going on with the valves in the heart. Something could have been going on with the valves. You got two hearts. Something's heavy on the heart. Somebody, oh Lord, final thoughts. Somebody's heart keeps going through. Somebody don't have something. Somebody's dehydrated. Somebody's dehydrated. Yeah. Somebody's dehydrated. Somebody's not paying attention to their health. Somebody's dehydrated. Yeah. You got two hearts. There's a heart. If you got a tattoo on your right shoulder, hold on. On your left shoulder, if you got a tattoo on your upper right left shoulder, if your moon sign is a water sign, if your moon sign is a sun sign, like Leo, if your moon sign is your sun sign, yeah, this is the sign. Which means it could be Leo or Virgo. Your cup is finna run it over. Somebody's birthday could be on the 18th. 818. We got 818 or we got 881. Somebody's birthday could be August the 1st. Or January the 8th. Or August the 8th. Somebody had something going on with a niece. I don't know what means that. Somebody's niece is dark skinned. She got a lot of hair and it's long. She's slim, medium sized, medium built, maybe or more large built. She don't have any kids, and if so, I see one. Maybe one. She looks like she's pregnant. So maybe there's one kid, or she's going to college. Somebody might be going to college or going to high school. Yeah, somebody's going to high school. Wait, yeah. See, there's a Sagittarius male. He is making his forefront. So if you had a baby daddy or a baby mama, that's a Sagittarius male or masculine energy. This person has a heart condition or had a heart condition. Something went on with this person's heart. Or something's going on with this person's heart. Somebody needs to I really hope that is not what's going to take place. Virgo, you may not know. You may not even see it. Is somebody finna pass away? I asked, was somebody finna pass away? And it says yes. It says getting it together is all lined up for you. This person could be a Sagittarius Cancer. This person could be a Gemini. No, this person is going to be a Sagittarius Cancer. A Sagittarius Pisces. This person could be an Aries moon, or this person could be an Aries. Sagittarius, Aries. You are being prepared for some type of something. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say that. I just asked. And apparently we weren't paying attention. This is why they turned the light off. Okay, can you tell me what else is going on with the heart? Okay, so this person smokes a lot of weed. Okay, and in this house is maybe the house gonna catch on fire because it's not over here. It says this person is feeling out of sync, not compatible with you. I told you, whoever this person is, they feeling out of sync because y'all not together. So this person is smoking. Sagittarius in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. This person is overindulging. They smoking more than normal. And it's not good for their heart. And this is because of you. This person is sad and depressed because of you. This person feels guilty and they mourning because of you. There's a Pisces that you may have to give. Aquarius, Pisces, giving you. This person may be wanting to leave, or they may have left, or you may have left. The final thoughts will be coming about a Capricorn and a Pisces. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more what's happening? Spirit is telling you this. See it right there? Spirit is telling you this. This person could be a Gemini. This person could also be a lover, child, or whatever. Okay. I have asked questions like I was telling you, and it is saying no. Your ideals, your whatever you're thinking, however you're thinking, it is being rejected from the universe. Because you got to trust your feelings and fulfill your heart. This is why whoever this is, it's like whoever this is know they finna do that. They know they finna do that. I don't want to say that word. Please don't. Please understand and put the pieces to the puzzle where it go. This person know they've been holding back from you. They coming in and they watching you, and it's their heart is heavy. Because of what they did to you. So your ancestors and your family are showing you what's been to happen with this person. Okay, give me a little bit more, Spirit. What else should Virgo know with this situation? This person is not taking care of themselves. Nurture is in the reverse. This person could be a Gemini or a Cancer, Virgo, Aries. You gotta get grounded, y'all. This situation is gonna cause you to be thrown the fuck off. Yeah. You're in this Emperor energy right now, okay? Whoever this, yeah, you're in this Emperor energy where you're actually getting, hey Skittles, yeah, Skittles, can you please text me? I got a new phone and I need your address. I got the number. I just don't know which number belongs to you. I got all the numbers. No names. This gonna be a masculine. He's a Sagittarius Aries. He basically lying. This Pisces is telling the Aries, the Sagittarius, the Aries, and the Pisces is telling people that you may be gay or you diddle daddling with women, and this is why y'all broke up because you left this person for a girl. Mm. But this person is going through this because they know they finna do that word. They know they finna do that word. So what do we need to do, Spirit? What is Virgo needing to do? You're not going to be able to transcend, Virgo. You're higher level than this person. But you can pray for this person. Because whatever they're going through, they big mad at you. Big mad. I'm good, Ghost. Hey. They're big mad at you. Because you kept going. They're getting intoxicated. Whoever this is, that blood work ain't even on. Just like they got that shit in their blood. That's what I was telling y'all the other day. I kept seeing that blood work. Remember? Yeah. I kept showing. I told y'all that this person thought they were the magician. This person thought they was the magician. They thought wasn't nothing gonna happen to them, but they know somebody's watching you for them. Hold on, this person's upset with you because you got support, you get an opportunity, you independent. This person is so mad with you right now, man. I showed y'all this, and I told you there was a breakthrough. Somebody's finna start some type of heart treatment. At least we gonna hope that. Yeah, see? This is what I was telling you. There's a breakthrough. Somebody may be in the hospital now. That's why I kept showing you that picture. And whoever that person with, they separated from that person. And that person got them a motherfucking girlfriend. And they went with a bisexual girl or guy. Because they with the same sex. And they got a team of doctors working on them. And they sitting there thinking about you. They miss the intimacy. They're not intimate right now with nobody. No. Yeah. They thinking of how it would have been if y'all would have been together right now. Yeah. They realized that they didn't lead right. Yeah. That person's in the hospital, Virgo. That person wants to reach out. They may reach out to you. That person's under risk management. Something. This person, Virgo. This person may not have long. This person may not have long. They hate this separation. Whoever it is, they hate they went and got this baby They got a baby with this person. They hating that shit. Virgo, you've been told to keep up with your health. They having a family talk about it. They know that there may not be a reconciliation. Because now you're prioritizing your time and the stuff that's for you. And they can't come and see you. This is adventure in the reverse. This person's not balanced at all. But this is justice. It say expectations. It's like you knew this person was not going to be on your expectations. You knew this person was not going to grow. You expected them to grow and be transparent with you. The person can't be transparent, Virgo. They're not going to. This is why they wouldn't let me go past the reading. How is this person now? How is this person? You being thankful or grateful, because this is what it said, gratitude. This person is grateful for you. They being thankful for you. Damn, bird. Okay, so give me revolution. This person may have asthma or breathing out of a asthma thing. This person is a fire sign. This Aries, this Leo, this Scorpio. Something going on with this person's lungs too. You was a very sweet and compassionate person to this person, y'all. So, what does Virgo need to be aware of, Spirit? This person's not healing at all. Is Virgo gonna see this person, Spirit? Yeah, you're gonna connect with this person. So if you smoke weed, you may smoke a blunt with this person. Or that's how you gonna see them buying some weed. Trying to fucking breathe. It's crazy, man. Why would you be doing that if you already know you need to be young? Anything else, Spirit? So this person, you're asking for grace for this person. You realize that you survived more and you asking for grace. You don't have no leg, you don't have a piece of arm, but you still wore your crown with your power. And you still strong. And you incognito. So you're asking for mercy, Virgo? For this person? They're going to trash this house, man. This person may pass away. They're going to tear up their goddamn house. going through this person's stuff. In this deck, this would be considered like God. You're asking God for mercy, grace. Because this person was living a double life. This person went and got a baby with a whole nother person, and the baby ain't even this person's baby. But that person finna find out what this. You see the glass broke? This person, there's finna be a breakthrough. Oh, yeah. This person will be free pretty soon. See, I told you, this person, whoever they had sex with, that person, somebody went and had an abortion. Somebody went and had an abortion. Somebody went and had an abortion. And this shit weighing heavy on their heart right now. Yeah. And it's chaos between this. So the person apparently got the person pregnant, tried to have another baby, or she knew the baby wasn't his and she had an abortion, or she had a miscarriage. Y'all, my bad. Yeah, you were free, but that happened to them. And this confirmation. That's what the word at the bottom of the card say. Confirmation. Dang. Well, y'all, she tried to put some witch shit in his food. She had been putting stuff in this man's food. Somebody may be trying to put something in your drink too. Pay attention. Yep, because legacy is in the reverse. Somebody's trying to take your legacy. And again, it said you have the key to making that happen. Somebody in there, you're getting the key in a new community. So why is this person coming back, Spirit, if they sick? This person paying somebody to make you come to them. They paying somebody for sex magic. So what do they want from Virgo besides the sex? Yeah, see, this person be listening to you. If you got Facebook or any social media, you be posting or some shit. This person know you gotta look. You see all these little white people at the bottom, these little ghosts? That's your spirit tribe. These are your ancestors. This is like the earth mom. Okay? And she's telling everybody that they need to be with you or by you. Yeah. Yeah. You need loyalty. They are getting together. That's what the card said. That's what the card said. It says, getting it together, lining all up for you. That's what it said. So this person, shit, man, I ain't gonna do it. You were loyal to this situation. See, she got the crystal in her hand. Yeah. They lining up to help you, restore you. Yeah. This person will soon be voided. This person don't have no higher self. Yeah. And you put yourself in hangman and left yourself where it needs to be until you are in getting yourself together. See, this person doing spell work right fucking now. Sagittarius. This is the Temperance card. This person doing spell work right fucking now. Because you letting go. Yeah. You took accountability, you got the courage, and started doing things on your own. You got your independence back. Damn, man. See, this person is... You ain't got no passion for this situation. Not for this person. No. And you just left. You don't let it go. You... God damn it. This person. Yeah. Yeah. You don't... And you don't trust this person. This person don't have no joy. You over here doing the bliss, but you are now able to go through your restoration and your transformation, and you're being allowed to get your miracles. See, this person is looking at all of this, and you are burning the ties, not cutting them, not tearing them. You're burning them. That's how come they gonna be voided out. That contract y'all had, no. You may be getting a message about that person. That go to eagle. You got an owl. And you got a cow. Which is, I mean, is that a cow? No, you got a bull. Yeah, this person could be very, very stubborn. But this is you being stubborn, not want to hear that shit. And your courage and your strength and soaring. Virgo, you are considered a star seed. Your aura is the sea. So, yeah. This person can't eat fruit, not fresh fruit. This person is not got enough clarity. They don't understand why this had to happen to them. But this is justice. See it right there? This is justice. Whatever they did to you, they should have truly thought about this shit. Yeah. Yeah. See? They was trying to get your money. This is the magician in this deck. Yeah. And they was trying to get your cup. You were giving it to them. You know what I mean? You was trying to create a better way for y'all. But this person was not ready to deal with their dark and their light. And this person did not want to tell you the truth. So, unfortunately, silence is the key. Spirit say you cannot. And this person is not at peace. A change for this Pisces, the change is coming. You may be an aqua somewhere. The sexual energy is dead for right now. Yeah. So now you're going through the alignment. Yeah, which I just told you on that. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be singing and dancing and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Virgo. You may get an animal challenge message, animal message, but this person is getting that. This person is spiritual. This person higher self is not fucking with them. Child, let me tell you something. The angels has already started out holding you, hugging you. Okay? They tried to put them snakes on you, but you was still good. The angel was holding you while they were throwing snakes and having you battling, doing shit. Ooh-wee. Listen, you're about to make a spiritual choice, Virgos. My collective, y'all too. Y'all are about to make a very serious choice. You may be bonded to this person, but you're finna get that part. Yeah. Somebody wants a bonding from you. But you already know because it already happened. So they went and married somebody else. And the justice is they should have thought about it, because whoever this lady is, this fire sign, you need to pay attention to her and this little girl. I don't know, I hear she may leave the baby in the house. You was in, this person is now in hangman. Remember, you put yourself in hangman first. Way back there. Yeah. You put yourself in hangman with your higher self. You had to learn to get to know yourself. You had to get to acquainted and know yourself so that you can be with, get to know your higher self. You see what I'm saying? But that meant you just needed your own energy and not everybody else's. You're releasing the memories. This person trying to look you up because something on, somebody erased something that belonged to this person, a Facebook page or something. Y'all, let me see if they got something they want to say. I feel like it does. Is there anything needs to be said? The person said it's hurting them because of the distance between y'all. Anything else? I do love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will never stop. Can you please forgive me? I know this don't make sense, but I'm sick. I really want to touch you physically. Please stay away from me. I don't want to hurt you any further. Time is running out. Virgos, y'all, sorry I haven't shown. Sorry, so sorry. I've never shown you how much I really do love you. Y'all, the person say, I ain't gonna say that no more. Says, I wish we could make it work and be together again. Ooh. This person tried to text you. The answer I can't give to you because things look different now. I still care about you, but I don't want to hurt you anymore like I did before. I'm gonna just I'm gonna leave that right there. Can you give me the outcome? This person's thinking about you. Now, unless this person got something going on with their brain, it says confirmation pattern. There's a spiritual message that comes with this. What's this person's at a distance from you. What's the spiritual message? What's your message, Spirit, about this reading? Oh, something happened, y'all, or this person went in the hospital a few days ago. It's safe to make an adjustment. That person said you're cursed. Distractions are disturbing the flow of energies. You're on the right path. Your intentions are not dear. Yes, to your question. Work on idolizing your fears because you can't, so you can manifest. I'm not gonna do that. I rebuke that. Cursed. That shit came right back. Dark entities are preventing me from coming to you. This is happening. Moon energy will help me amplify this situation. So I told you this person be doing moon magic. I told y'all this. I told y'all. Spirit, who is this? What sign is this? Virgo, this person. This is a Leo, Virgo. This Leo has a soul tie with you. This person wants to swap. So I'm going to put my mine's not yours on there. Because that ain't what we doing. Nah. Who is this? You got an Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius in the chart, or this person actually be an Aquarius. This person's a Pisces. This person can't manifest, so that means that they can't do this soul tie. Who else? This person can't, the vision is not going through. Who else? The red flag. Pay attention to the red flags, y'all. Who else, Spirit? This is the fire sign. And that person's making it harder for themselves because they're the one holding the drama. So, this is a Leo, a Cancer. Anybody else? There's two motherfuckers running. This Aries, Taurus, and a Gemini running back. There's a Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries on this motherfucker twice. Running back. They're coming back. They coming to be, this could be a female, a friend, or a sister, or a daughter. You may not be talking to that person. Y'all praying for them. Spirit says you can't text them. They're gonna I told you they're gonna text you. Spirit say you can't text back. You gotta pray first. So if you have not prayed, don't touch that phone. So the soul tie is being broken, and you are being released. This person has to do their shadow work. You have set boundaries. This person did say they have a demon on them, and they do. Spirit says they come, it's going to hurt you, but you got to cleanse your energy from this person. Whoa! That was a little bit much for me, y'all. Okay? So I'm gonna go out and come back in. Very interesting reading. Thank you, y'all. My beloveds. Okay? Said don't answer that call during this reading, so I can't answer that call. So what it said? I said what I said, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what is our word we need to know? You're finna find out what's going on with this person. You're gonna see it, or you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. And this person is a Gemini. This person is very much overwhelmed. They may sleep a lot. Something's going on with this person's blood. Okay, this could be a lover. This could be a friend. I don't know. But at the bottom of the deck, there is a breakthrough for this person. So we're going to pray and hope that this person has a breakthrough. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me regroup, okay? And I'll be back in about 30 minutes.